2026, approximately 12:22 p.m. on that eastern side. So y'all know by now we done flipped them poles, but y'all know again, I don't know. But I know one thing, on the birth certificate or the certificate of live birth, they named us and they put it in all caps. So that mean they were standing on business. So I guess we finna stand on business because it's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. So we're about to open up some portals and reveal some truths here, okay? So welcome to the channel, welcome to the frequency, everyone. Chime on in. While you chime on in, I'm gonna finish getting situated here. I already got my incense lit, and I already got my candle lit. Just came back from physical therapy and they added a couple of extra exercises to the game there. They gonna have me right by the summer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, did the batteries run out there? I'll be forgetting to cut these off. So I may have run out of battery. Somebody may have run out of battery here. They're not charged up here. They're weak here. But we're going to do a general collective reading, everyone. And we're just going to do a general one. Later when I come on, we are going to tap into Oklahoma and Indiana because they decided to come out during the reading. And don't forget that in 2023, it was reported that Oklahoma had 8 billionaires and Indiana had 3 billionaires. So I don't know, we're going to tap into that a little bit later. But right now we're going to do a general collective reading. We're going to pull on some tarot, then we'll pull out the oracle cards. We'll also pull on some buzzed poetry for Neanderthal there at Clue, Rivals Edition, just to have a little fun with it and see what's in our energy now. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and welcome in these energies and welcome in these spirits, right? I don't know where everyone is, but it was foggy as I don't know what around where I'm at. So I hope we're all doing well and just using this time to, I guess, be in tune with self, if we can. And if we're at work, just not letting other energies interfere with us if we have to be outside in the social environment there. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's welcome in these energies. What is going on in the general collective and what should we be aware of? Thank you, Divine Spirit. All of General Collective, none of me. Ashe. So I'm gonna order me a bell too. I keep saying that, and the reason why I keep saying it is because I need to do it here. But I'm gonna order me a bell and a sound bowl there because I just like the way sound bowls sound. It just fucks with my fucking spinal cord sometimes. So I enjoy it. So let's get into the General Collective reading. Ashe. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's see what's going on in our energy. I see one. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's start here. So the first one that came out, and we're going to do 13 portals. Of course, I'm going to read the comments at the end if anyone comments. And yeah, just see if you want to subscribe first. So we got the King of Wands coming out here first, okay? So for the most part, in the energy, we're very confident, right? Visionary leaders who is decisive and inspiring. We're embodying ambition and have a very strong direction here, okay? All right, so coming up next is the Ten of Wands is coming reversed here. So in the energy, there's release, unnecessary burdens here, delegation as well, unburdening, learning to delegate here, lifting weight off of responsibilities here, okay? The Lovers is coming out in the energy, okay? Next. So the Lovers is coming out here, and the Wands was your fire signs here. So you got your Lovers coming out, one air sign, Gemini here. So this is harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. Okay, trust and unity gives confidence and strength, empowering the other here. Okay, so development in own lives or your personal beliefs here, balance. Your bond is created very strong here. Concept of choice between opposing and mutually exclusive. So whatever's going on, make up your mind on importance in life here. And someone may be joined in marriage or a close-knit investment or a relationship, or with just a better relationship with divine and spirit here. A very intimate relationship though, okay? Very strong here. Portal number 4 is the Ten of Swords. It's coming reverse now here. What up, y'all? What up, beloveds? Welcome to the channel. So this is the general collective reading, and then we're going to broaden the message with the oracle deck. And afterwards, before we pray and cut the cords, y'all know I'm going to read them comments. But welcome to the channel. Come on in. Welcome to the frequency here. So we got the Ten of Swords coming out reversed here as portal number 4, right? So this is like a finality of defeat here. No way to defeat this tragedy that has happened after a long course of events here. So some is recognizing that they hit rock bottom and there's no more left to give here. And this is in the mind here, okay? So things can go only better, and it can only get better if you allow it. This cycle starts a new one, okay? So release must be initiated by you, whatever's going on with this situation here, okay? So that was 4, y'all. We're going to pull on 13, with the 13th portal being the final message. And y'all know, so you guys can have your own point of view and see what I see as well. All right? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We need 9 more. We got 4. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. And again, later on, we'll pull on Oklahoma and Indiana. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We'll take that and see what we got. So what came out first is the 5 of Wands is coming reversed here. And of course, I handmade my own tarot cards for those just coming in. Bring that ass here. Yes, I did, with the power invested in me. So for the 5 of Wands coming reversed, that's talking about conflict here, all right? Conflict avoidance and resolution, truce, the end of a power struggle coming up under this visionary leader, right? So they were trying to come up, it's like energies trying to come up against someone who is a very inspiring, right? Embodying ambition, very strong here, right? And they're avoiding the necessary conflicts. They're finding harmony after a disagreement with this 5 of Wands coming reversed here. It's an end of a power struggle here. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, a lot of wands. Fire signs, Aurora. I'm a July Leo here, okay? But Knight of Wands is coming out here. So it's falling under your releasing unnecessary burdens here, and you're moving straight forward with that. You're realizing that it's time to get away, and maybe you want to travel, even if you don't go anywhere, the mind, you want to travel away here, okay? You should feel charged and full of life with this Knight of Wands, and maybe some of you already do here, especially with that weight being lifted up off of you, that burden, that release here, okay? So you're very adventurous and you can find things to do. It's time to start being creative with those projects and have a lot of enthusiasm and energy, okay? Balance your life with realistic and well-rounded goals, because you may want to impress others with your knowledge and your skills, okay? But complete those important tasks here, because there's never a dull moment. So the 10 of Pentacles is coming out, falling under the Lovers here story. And that's talking about family, wealth, legacy, inheritance here. Oh, somebody about to be joined here. Long term, and I don't mean button heads when I do that. I mean joined, okay? Long term and permanent success. And we're not talking about like marriage in the sense of their systems here. You have to understand that I do everything spiritually and what they would call metaphysically here. So this is like, yeah, establishing a lasting legacy here, whether it's marriage and an investment. You have to understand marriage with divine and spirit, marriage with your business, marriage with your partner. You know what I'm saying? That you're not really focusing on the actual part. It's more so of the mind, the love, you know what I'm saying? So I love that. The Empress is coming out for portal number 8 here. And this Empress is falling under the Ten of Swords reversed here. So they're finally at a defeat here because they've come up against energies that have deep connection with femininity here, fertility, expression, creativity, motherhood, nurture, okay? Connect with beauty and bring happiness to their life here. They're kind to themselves and they're kind to others, okay? They understand themselves and get in touch with their sensuality here, okay? And they figure that it's no way to defeat whatever tragedy that has happened after a long course of events here. They recognize that they hit rock bottom coming up against this Empress energy here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's get, that's 8. We need 5 more. We need 5 more. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. By the way, we made it past 500 subscribers. 1,000. Here we come. You sticking out. Thank you. It was like, pick me. Okay, sure. I don't know what it is yet. I ain't turned it over. Oh, what's you? Come here. Bring that ass here. What's you? You wanted to come out, but I'm going to push you back in. Okay, so we got for portal number 9, the 4 of Cups is coming reversed here. Okay, so what this is saying is, yeah, new opportunities, acceptance, moving forward because you've realized that this was that you avoided that necessary conflict. You avoided that. Okay, yeah, you truce. It was the end of that power struggle there, coming up against that visionary leader, that very inspiring, ambitious energy there, and you move forward. You accepted it. You're rediscovering gratitude. I shade to you, whoever you are. I love that shit. Okay, opening to new experiences, and you're coming out of apathy. Okay, excuse me. With this fucking weather that's out here, everybody drinking tea, do what you gotta do, take care of your body and shit like that. But yeah, yeah, motherfucker, the fog was out and I saw a couple of shadows in them bitches too. Uh-huh. Yes, the fuck I did. So the Queen of Wands is coming reverse, falling under the right? You release the burden, you're learning how to delegate, you're moving straight forward, and you're realizing, nah, I'm ready to get things done. And then this funky ass bitch, male or female, this Queen of Wands reverse energy, want to stick their nose where it don't belong here, okay? Very pessimistic, temperamental, overwhelmed, by the way, okay? They're taking on far too many tasks that they can keep up with. And it's very overbearing. Dark magic is involved here, which is written on this one here. Not taking charge of their own life, disorganized here. Fucking business? Yeah, do that. Stand on that business. That would be very 2 confirmations in a row. I love it. So we got the King of Wands coming out. Yeah, falling under this lover here, falling under the harmony, the attractiveness, investments, relationships. You know what I'm saying? The bondmanship here, very strong. Falling under that family wealth and that legacy. Here comes the King of Wands again. King of Wands came out twice in the beginning, very first portal here. So this is very strong here, and very honored to be the bridge and let it known in this story here because it's stamping it of pure energy, not focused on just the other shit. They're focused on pure creativity. They take ideas of others and they build on it and help them build here, right? They ensure that those entities realize that their ideas are to be put in dirt and grow here, okay? They're natural born leaders of people, no jealousy, right? But they take the lead if necessary, but they don't ask for it. But into some, they take that lead here, right? Very generous here. Adrenaline rush associated with solving problems here. And they look forward to all sorts of challenges here as they get a fucking hard on or they get goddamn wet off of solving these goddamn problems here. And they stick to the goals to ensure it comes to reality, right? The Nine of Swords is coming out here, right? So what's and this is falling under the Empress. So the Empress is in between the Ten of Swords reverse and the Nine of Swords here, right? So mental anguish is here, and they kept up. It says they kept awake by the worries. This is the darkest time before the dawn, where they're having the nightmares. They're having worries. They're anxious here because they got defeated. But release must be initiated by them. They're not releasing it, right? Because what? It's too dark. What? Say it louder. I get back to it. I get back to it. They try to go in and out with their fucking messages and shit. Want to give you bits and pieces, and divine and spirit gonna give you bits and pieces too. But I ain't talking about divine and spirit right here. I would never disrespect divine and spirit. Some spirits know I'll put that motherfucking work on your ass here. You understand what I'm saying? But in regard to who I'm talking to in this situation here with column 4, it's like, no, bitch, come here. Let's bring that ass here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they took many dirty offers and offered many dirty offers here. Yes, she did. This motherfucker here, I'm telling you, this motherfucker was one of them destiny swapping. This is man or woman. It doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying with this energy here? It just stills for them, right? And they're not allowed to do that anymore. So they're stuck with themselves. And it's like, in order for you to fully release this burden here, you have to release. The release must be initiated by you, beloved. Yeah, portal number 13. for the final message of the overall what we see. Then I'm gonna flip the camera. We're at 1439. I'm gonna flip the camera so then y'all can see y'all point of view here. And then we're gonna pull on the oracle deck. And of course the games that we got here, you know how I like to play their games, but I don't. We play it our way. Y'all know how they like to create systems and then they don't follow their own rules and shit. But we got to. Anyway, give me portal number 13. When rules were never meant for us. What's this? Who that? Who you? Bring that ass here. You tried it. You tried to go back in. Come here. The high priestess is coming reversed here. Okay? She tried it. It tried it. Whatever this energy is, right? Tarot is just energy, right? So they're having they're difficult to listen to their own intuition here. It's time to meditate and try new approaches, but they're ignoring the call to follow their own gut here, right? Because they've stolen whatever this energy is, and what I'm getting from divine and spirit is they've stolen so much fucking energy that now that they're left with their own energy, as we all are, right? Divine and spirit will deplete you until you're left with yourself. And then divine and spirit gonna walk away too until you're left with yourself, right? They don't know how to handle this shit right now, right? It's time to be more authentic to yourself and your values here, right? Now they're giving out lack of information, which is lies that's coming to truth, but it's coming to truth to their lives. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask the questions of yourself. They steady questioning everybody else's reality, everybody else's faith, everybody else's belief. Don't give a fuck what we believe. I don't give a fuck what you believe in, right? I don't. I just know what I'm here. I'm a messenger. We can say I'm a messenger. I'm a bridge. We'll leave it at that, right? we'll leave it at that. I'm a bridge, right? But even with that job, a bicycle messenger, even with this job, the golden enchantress, even with these jobs here, my job is to fucking observe, motherfucker. Observe and fucking report to my mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings that have taken 3D form out here, and I am the bridge to relieve this truth to them, right? So this last portal here is a lot of energies. It's closing out because you, General Collective, the majority of the General Collective here, because you're very confident, because you're a visionary leader, you believe in you, you are authentic to you, your beliefs, what you are building, your creations, your projects, your children, your kids, whatever it is, right? Whatever you believe in it wholeheartedly. It is your truth. You stand in it, right? Just like I stand in this goddamn hairstyle right now. You stand on it, right? So then in the end, you got them in the high priestess reversed energy. God, look at these bitches every fucking time. Every fucking time they gonna come on this bitch and try to snatch my shit down. And I always put something in front of it to ensure this candle, that candle goes in front of it to ensure it doesn't fall. And somehow they swipes the shit out of it, swipes it left. Fuck, you won't stop the fucking message though. You can't. Worry about them goddamn poltergeists coming to you. Since you want to swipe shit. Swipe it, no swipe. Motherfucker, hold on. Let me rearrange this joint. Swipe it, no motherfucker, swipe it. Since y'all want to rearrange shit and shit. What up, y'all? Hannah Brummer, welcome back, beloved. Welcome back. Yeah, they want to come on in and knock shit down and everything like that. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the frequency, y'all. Welcome to the frequency. So portal number 13 is the high priestess energy reversed ass coming in here. Right? Knocking shit over. And shit like that. That's how their energy is. Very, very, very aggressive, right? Want to fight ass. A lot of confusion around them. Fuck you, my fucking nose is itching on top of running, but it's like itching. One of you motherfuckers that came in inside the energy. Y'all that came in the frequency. I notice how the views go up and down, left and right. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. I know I be speaking directly to y'all at sometimes. And General Collective, if you know I ain't talking to you in this tone, then you know I ain't talking to you, but I'm talking to them motherfuckers that think that they control every goddamn thing, not realizing that I control you. Your whole fucking life, every second of it. I control it, bitch. I got the remote control. Welcome to the frequency. You don't even realize you have to spend your every desire around me. and the general collective's energy. But since you want to fuck with the channel and you want to fuck with the frequency, this is definitely an attack on me. And that's okay. That's all right. Y'all gonna get this work every day, every afternoon, and every night. Don't let the poet come out. So we got our 13th portal. Uh-huh. Raggedy motherfuckers think they going cause you fucking with the channel. That don't stop the message. The fuck? This is playtime now. Do you understand the work that I do outside of this? Fuck out of here. That's craziness. That's retarded. Anyway, here go the 13 portals. And while y'all look at the 13 portals, y'all know I'm gonna remind y'all about Mercury retrograde and why these motherfuckers really acted. I mean, they gonna act like this regardless, right? Because when you're on a certain frequency and you're speaking certain truths, they have no choice but to be attracted to you. I summon that ass here. Bring that ass here. That's what I do. So don't worry about them knocking over motherfucking phones and coming and fucking with certain shit in your physical reality of life. Don't worry about that. That's what they do. That's what they best at. Sticking to the 3D form. But they not ready. They not ready. So let me flip this camera and show y'all the 13 portals. What up, y'all? Y'all know I read them comments at the end, y'all. And let me show y'all the 13 portals while I remind y'all about Mercury retrograde. So we've been here for 21 minutes and 7 seconds now. Here's the 13th portal, and I'm gonna go from left to right slowly. Welcome to the first cycle of Mercury retrograde here, okay? So you'll be able to show communication, right? We're going to highlight details, bring unresolved themes back into view here, okay? It's going to show you what needs adjustment, reveal what was rushed, unclear, or incomplete. Some may have to travel, right? You'll have to revisit, review, and revise. It is recommended to back up your devices and reread every contract. Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Pisces, you will get hit the hardest, but all signs should be guarded up at this time. The physical feelings that you'll have is digestive issues like bloating, acid reflux, nausea, extreme fatigue, restlessness, disrupted sleep patterns with vivid dreams or nightmares, okay? Skin issues, headaches, and muscle tension, okay? So we in the first cycle of Mercury retrograde. Now, let's broaden these motherfucking messages up and see what's going on with the Oracle deck. I'm going to go ahead and put the phone back down. We're going to see if they're going to knock it over again. I got the candle right in front of it. This is it. So I'm looking at the, let's see, I got the Lovers out here. I got the Empress. I got the High Priestess reverse as far as our major divine messages that came out here. But I'm also looking at, the 10 of Swords reversed, the 9 of Swords, and this Queen of Wands that's sticking their nose where it doesn't belong as. So we're just going to pull on a few here and just see what we can pull on, starting with this motherfucking Lovers here. Okay, we got the Lovers coming out. And shout out to the Oracle deck that I created in my hands here. Shit. If you know, you know, when you making handwritten tarot cards, you be writing up all night, all times of night, day, afternoon, on your lunch break. So it don't matter. It is what it is. The power invested in you. Let me give it a quick another shuffle. It's almost time for the Oracle deck number 2 to come out as well, too. Thank you, Divine and Spirit. We got these Lovers out here. We got the Lovers out here. And the Lovers, this Lovers here, we're actually going to pull on this whole column here because this whole column is talking about harmony, attractiveness, and like a perfect relationship, legacy, family, wealth, okay? Pure energy, right? Sticking to goals and ensure it comes to reality, okay? So let's see what's going on. Thank you, Divine. What the fuck? All right, hold on. I only want 4, Divine and Spirit. I'll take this pile here. If it's more than 4, it is what it is. So off the break, I'm looking at no more jealousy, bitch. Bye. Okay? Yeah. Somebody moving on. I'll be moving on. Moving on. Yeah, they getting the fuck out of here. Next generation of leaders. Coming out next. Yeah, you got it fucked up. New investments, new business deals here, new mindsets here, right? New intuition here, right? And going to stand on it. Passing the torch of faith, wisdom, and responsibility, right? Old to new, emerging, often younger here, okay? Mentors, discipleship, empowerment can be risky now. It can be risky with some of these next generation leadership programmings that's out here, okay? Carry forward a legacy of service, character, and divine purposes, intergenerational partnerships, okay? I know that's right. But we're talking about in this situation here, this divine situation here. Ain't no dirty offers offered here. You understand what I'm saying? Poverty controls somebody's dreams out there. They accepted them dirty offers. Yes, they did. And in dreams, if you see dirty money like torn or old or smelly, don't accept it if you can. Don't accept it. It's a trap. It's temptation. It's funds that lead to financial hardship. And that's a lot of them. They're trying to send you shit in your dreams. They're actually trying to come to you in some of your dreams here. Towers are protected. Whatever's going on with this union coming up here, whether it's a marriage, a relationship, a friendship, a bondmanship, community, I don't give a fuck, a situationship, god damn it, an investmentship, I don't care. It is protected. Okay? Spiritual protection, strength, no danger or threats, divine support, a safe haven, because you trusted the universe. I know that's fucking right. I know that's fucking right. So now we're going to pull on, let's get to column, we'll do each column, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just did column 3. So we're going to move on to column 2 here, right? And column 2 is talking about, right, we've released the unnecessary burden for the most part. It was a release. We're learning to delegate. We learned that we've lifted the weight of responsibilities that were not ours. Even if they are ours, we surrender. We surrender. We're straightforward with it. We're realizing it's time to get away. We're ready to get things done. But then this motherfucking energy down here coming, sticking their nose where it don't belong, very disorganized, not taking charge of their own life here, very pessimistic and temperamental, and they're very overwhelmed and drained, okay, taking on far too many tasks that they can keep up with. They're very overbearing, and dark magic is involved. So this is column 2 that we're working on here, okay, y'all? And then we'll push on to column 1, then we'll do column 4, and then we're going to end and with this high priestess reversed ass energy. Okay, so thank you, divine, thank you, spirit. Give me column 2 here. We need 4 more. Thank you, divine. What's that? Come here, bring that ass here. Oh, okay. Okay, we're only going to take the first 4 that I see here. The rest will go back. So I'm looking at unsung innovators and contributions here. So innovators and contributors were affected by this Queen of Wands reversed, or they're trying to affect innovators here and those that want to contribute to these energies that are moving straight forward in their decisions, right? And they're getting important tasks done at that, right? And they're trying to impress us with their knowledge and skills, not this motherfucker, this temperamental, overbearing, overwhelmed motherfucker down here. So you got karmic retribution is here. Yeah, this motherfucker in trouble. The one that's sticking their nose, the energies that's sticking their nose where it don't belong, very disorganized, got the dark magic involved here. Causes from the past actions, whether good or bad, is here. It has an effect on the present and the future. Where the fuck is my transformed through personal growth or positive actions. So you can be transformed through your personal growth and your positive actions here. Whoever you are that's sticking your nose with, just mind your fucking business. Yes, it is. Just a lion is out here. It could be a Leo that they coming up against here. A fucking roar. I'm a July one. A fucking roar. But the lion is coming out with a message here. Warning of threats, right? There's a warning of threats, personal struggles you face. And this is a warning to this fucking Queen of Wands reversed energy here that's sticking their nose and other people fucking business and shit, not minding their own. They can't keep up with their own shit here. They're not taking charge of their own life, right? So this is warning of threats now, bitch. Whether you're a male or female, woman or man. Personal struggles you faced, right? It's time to be strong and assertive in your own personal power. Be courageous, right? The king of the jungle is speaking. I help you balance your predatory feelings like anger and aggression that is directed at others. Okay. And look at this. Divine Spirit is still giving out a motherfucking spirit animal to guide you. To let you know, look, motherfucker, look, I can help guide your ass. Cause if you think you motherfucking roar, motherfucker, you ain't seen shit. Cause the motherfucking lion, I fucking roar. Okay, so no. And you used your faith as a weapon there. Whoever you are. You was using faith as a weapon there. So your motherfucking ass here definitely into them dirty offers. Nothing against those into faith and religion and things like that. Not at all. But those that control y'all organizations, I ain't got nothing against y'all. Y'all do what y'all do, and I do what I do. You dig what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against nobody. Do what the fuck you do, right? Do what you do, but just make sure it's you. It's authentic. It's what you want to do. It's for your divine purpose. Period. Point blank. All right. So that was column 2. The fuck, this your journey. I'm on mine, right? Everybody on their own little mission and journey. My missions happen to be high stakes. You dig what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I embrace that shit. So column number 1, right? That visionary leader, right? And then you had energies that want a truce. They find harmony after this disagreement, right? Because they know that motherfucker right there is very strong and they have direction, okay? They embody ambition, okay? So they like, nah, I want the end of this fucking power struggle. I don't want to come up against this power because I have no right coming up against power like this, right? I have no right interacting with these energies, right? So then it's new opportunities, right? Acceptance, moving forward. You're able to rediscover your gratitude in column 1. So you're open to new experiences. Ashe. What's going on with column 1, Divine Spirit? What's going on? What you got to say? What's this? We'll take the 4 that we see. I'm looking at these names here. Could be involved, affected, take it how it resonate. Richard, Kim, Ward, Watson, Chavez, Singh. Okay. What's next here? I'm looking at time out. Okay, mouth dry as hell. Scare me. All right, I'm looking at trap being released, all is being revealed. So remember, the dirty offer is a trap too. Can y'all see that? And right in the middle there. That's a trap too. So the dirty offers are being released. All is being revealed. Yeah. You were never meant to be free. And we're talking about them. The source of power, their source of power is not light. They are cosmic mistakes, rulers of the worlds, their worlds that you see here, okay? Very relentless systems around us maintained by lesser beings pretending to be gods. Prison made of comfort, routine, and pleasure. 12 thrones, the gatekeepers of illusions, Gnostic systems, Peleona, Aeon, Sophia, Demiurge, fell, created material realm. Okay. So you were never meant to be free. Confirmation. And for the 4th one here, no more blood sacrifices. No. Your blood, it doesn't work anymore. So now you just sacrificing for what? The deities and the deities that you sit up there sacrificing to, they don't even want it. Okay? I will show you the 5th and 6th one, but we're going to save that for another day because y'all will be like, what the fuck? Yeah, and that's what you tried to offer this goddamn King of Wands energy here. And the King of Wands energy putting your ass the fuck down. Releasing all that information. You got them fucked up. Male or female, woman or man. They ain't playing. They are not playing. Column number 4 is talking about how for some energies, they like this the finality of a defeat. Things can only get better. The cycle is going to start new here. It's time to release this shit here, but the release must be initiated by you, right? Because the Empress energy was like, you have a deep connection with me here, right? I offer you fertility, expression, creativity, motherhood. You'll be able to nurture, you'll understand yourself and get in touch with your own sensuality, right? You'll be able to connect with the beauty within you to bring happiness to your life. But you must be kind to yourself, right? And then the Nine of Swords is coming out saying that because you're in this energy, whomever you are, right? Even if you accepted this, even if you realized what it was, you accepted it and you stood on it and told the truth and brought it to light. Let's just say that happened, right? Because you recognized you hit rock bottom. There was no more left to give with that Ten of Swords reverse energy. And your mind, especially the swords, the mind, Gemini, what is it? Gemini, goddamn, you tell I'm sleeping. Libra, Gemini, Libra, goddamn Aquarius, I think. Air signs. So that's your air signs, right? But the release must be initiated by whomever these energies are, right? And some of you got it, right? You took that offer from the Empress energy, right? You understood that I must be, it's about me. This journey is about me, my energy, my shadow work. I got to get the work done, right? And then some of you is not fucking listening, right? You didn't take that goddamn divine offer. You still fucking with these goddamn dirty offers, those deals, those jobs, those favors that's tainted by dishonesty, or you're still offering those out here in which nobody is taking, but it's causing mental anguish. You kept up, you up all night worried, you in the fucking window all fucking night and shit. Who that? Who that? What was that? What was that? Tripping and shit, geeked up and shit, tripping, high, tripping, drunk. Don't worry, we're gonna pull on Buzz for this one. Cause this is the darkest time before dawn. You having nightmares, you worried, you still trying to dip into dark magic and shit like that, cause you on the same goddamn row of this goddamn Queen of Wands energy. Dark magic involved here. Right? Still trying to come up against a King of Wands energy, which is the visionary leader who we started out with. You ain't learning your fucking lessons in 3D, in spirit, in nothing. That's what's frustrating you. It ain't frustrating the divine spirit or any of the energies that you fucking with. You get what I'm saying? It's frustrating you because you're stuck with only you. And that's exactly what it is here. Very word here. All your truths coming out. Pride, anger, envy, lust, no self-control, no diligence, very greedy. All that shit's coming to the surface because you put on this fucking mask. And you had everybody believing that you was one, a few other entities when you fucking wasn't. You was destiny swapping whomever you are. Whomever you are. Right? Damn. Let's get this goddamn oracle message. Shay, that's what the fuck. Come on. What the fuck that's about? Thank you. That look, what I say. Because you keep, and they about to be very clear who you came to now. Right? They saying y'all. Y'all telling on your motherfucking ass. Right? Representing what? Jupiter, the first heaven, lordship, representing Yahweh, the mystery coast. This motherfucker coming out telling on y'all. You accepted the dirty offers. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Right? They never loved you. Right? And you never loved whoever you gave the dirty offer to. It was like a baton, the torch. The fucking torch. If you really understand what the torch mean in they goddamn systems, you know why I say the fucking torch. The Statue of Liberty, the fucking torch, them goddamn masonries, okay? The torch, goddamn it. They never loved you. So they created systems within systems. You understand what I'm saying? Mysterious cults here. They call them, some of them are called movements now. Don't get them fucked up or twisted. Some of them are called movements, okay? But because of their actions here, look, very envious. What I say? Look, envy came out. Envy. They never loved you. Very envious. A soul level discontent arising from a misplaced identity, a painful awareness of one's own perceived lack, feeling less than compared to another's good fortune, failure to recognize your own gifts, spiritual insecurities, manifesting a desire to diminish their success or take it for oneself. Woo! God damn, man. Oh my goodness, man. And the penalties are severe for you bending the fucking truth. God, confirmation on your ass. Whomever you are, beloved. whomever you are. God damn. I see why you up all night. Darkest time before dawn, but you're not focusing on self. We all go through the darkest night of the soul. Gladly, willingly, surrendering. Right? But this motherfucker here, I'm telling you, these type of energies here, you got to get the fuck away from them. You got to get away from them, for real. If you can. When I say up all night word, that's what the fuck they are. Tripping right now. Let me get this high priestess reverse energy. These are the final messages over the 13 pulls here. And then we're going to pull on Buzz, poetry for Neanderthal. We're going to get a clue on the columns here. So thank you, divine, thank you, spirit. Give me this high priestess reverse energy here. They having a difficulty listening to their intuition here, right? Right? They're ignoring the call to follow their own gut. They're so busy wanting to follow this visionary leader now for all the wrong reasons here now. They want to embody their ambition. They want to embody them literally here, okay? They're ignoring the call to follow their own gut. It's time for them to be more authentic and true to themselves and their own values, but they lack information that they're giving out. It's a lack of information. It's divine spirit is saying, don't be afraid to ask questions of your own self. Okay, a lot of confusion is based around you, whatever this energy is. So thank you, divine, thank you, spirit. Give me this high priestess reverse energy. I'm gonna knock again because I forgot if I knock. Asha. Thank you. We need at least 4. Okay, so I'm looking at I have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds. So because you have not used evil words, thoughts, or deeds, and they think because you say shit like shit, fuck, bitch, and all that, they call that evil words. No, it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. The whole English language is a fucking evil word, thought, and fucking deed. Okay? It's your intention, your spirit, your soul, most importantly, your heart, bitch. So no, you have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds here. They have. Divine Spirit said, dreams are your reality. Dreams are your reality. They are the conduits for the subconscious mind to communicate its desires, fears, and unresolved emotions. Very symbolic here, okay? Prophetic at times. Very healing. It could be lucid dreams or lucid nightmares, motherfucker. What frequency are you on? What are you implementing out there? Right? What are you hiding? Right now, during this Mercury retrograde, it clearly tells you that you're going to have fucking, what it say? Excuse me. Disrupted sleep patterns with vivid dreams or vivid nightmares. What are you doing out there, right? What kind of messages is divine spirit giving you in your dreams? What kind of messages is some of y'all, because you with that fucking dirty offer, what kind of messages are you receiving from them archons you fucked with? Yeah. Are you the fucking archon? That's the biggest question. The fuck? What? Give me one more, divine spirit. What's that? 2? 1, 2. That's only 2. It was only 2. Look at this. Look, and the 9 of Pentacles is stank ass reverse, is in the Oracle deck. This is supposed to be in a tarot deck. But look at this, Fair of Solitude. Trying to show off without substance. You dependent on others, you living beyond your means, and you're very materialistic. Whomever you are, and this goddamn high priestess reverse energy. Man or woman, right? Female or male. You know how they like to switch shit up. Give me one more, divine spirit. Thank you. Give me one more for this. What's this? Who are you? Come here. Turn it over. The utility companies, they working, whatever's going on, they've been working with utility companies. The utility companies are scams. Yep. The utility companies are scams here. So whatever's going on, they could work for a utility company. They could be involved in working with a utility company. But always keep in mind, karma is in heavy effect. You ain't used to the speed of what's happening now. Because they were able to control time because they had a deal with Chronos. But now that deal is up. They owe. You know, so it's best for them to face them goddamn shits that you owe. They owe more than Chronos here, beloveds. All right, so let's get on. Let's get buzzed. Let's get buzzed, and let's see. They got buzzed. This is the only time I get buzzed anyway. So let's get buzzed, and let's see. We're gonna take in column one again here. Okay, where we at? 44, 52. We're going to take in column one here again, okay? The visionary leader that's avoiding the necessary, you got some that's avoiding necessary conflicts, and you got some that's resolving the truths here, right? They found harmony after the disagreement. They was like, fuck that. We know. Sorry. You understand? Apologies. They're moving on and they're offered new opportunities here, divine opportunities here, open to new experiences. What happened in the situation with column one? You know, the drunk mind got a sober tongue type action. Always speaking that truth. Oh, wait, let me not. Column one. I shit. Column one. All right, so what's going on? We'll take those two. I'm looking at give out a drink to any non-binary players. They must drink. Okay. So you got non-binary people. If you know how to whistle, drink. Please don't show us. Maybe somebody like to show off a lot. Somebody was trying to show off a lot here, and they're probably got caught with some shit. Because it's like if you know how to whistle, maybe somebody has a craft here, or a talent, or something they was doing where they was showing the fuck off, and now they like, but please don't show us, because you embarrassing yourself. Type energy. Thank you, Poetry for Neanderthal for column one. Ashe. All right, let's see what's going on with this here. Final messages. At least one more. Thank you. I got two. Thank you. Okay, I'm looking at road rage. Okay, road rage here, and something about a scarf and a wool scarf here. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. A boat and a rowboat and a soft pretzel here. Somebody might be like it tripping, like literally trying to follow somebody in a car, trying to like what I'm looking at is, or what I'm seeing is somebody actually stalking somebody, and they having road rage because, and it might be a woman, you know what I'm saying, who always likes to wear a scarf, or not like Muslim scarf or whatever, but a scarf, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, because you're moving on and you're accepting and you have new opportunities, somebody's fucking tripping. You're getting on the road and they having road rage, right? And with this rowboat here, you about to get on the boat and go on a journey here. And the boat that you get on, they steady on the row your boat trying to catch up with your ass, but they can't. And something about soft and a soft pretzel. Hmm. I don't know. Give me a clue on column one. Give me a clue on column one here. Because remember, whatever it is, you moving on. You looking for it, you accepted it. You know it's new opportunities. You ain't fucking with whatever's going. And that Queen of Wands reverse energy, that one that's sticking they know that don't belongs, is right next to you trying to move on in between you and the King of Wands here. Uh-huh. But you passed that motherfucker here. Now they anxious and worried. Who I got? Mr. Green came out. Mr. Green came out. Hmm. They might like the color green. I got Mr. Green. I'm thinking of heart. Like they want to fuck with your heart chakra here. It could be over a man, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody, Mr. Green, like got the green light for you, like got the eyes for you in the sense of your energy and who you are and this woman. Or flip the roles here, you know what I'm saying? Male or female, woman or man, but they're very someone has the green light for you, whether it's your mind, your spirituality, your heart, where you work, whatever it is in your own situation. Somebody is like Mr. Green is out here, and the way he's looking, it's like he's looking over at this Queen of Wands energy, like you see what I'm saying? Like it's her. You know what I mean? I want to come, but this motherfucker over here. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know, but that's what I got from that. All right, column number 2. Let's get buzzed real quick, right? So we're at column number 2. We're at that motherfucker that was sticking their nose where it don't belong. Very disorganized, right? They not taking charge of their own life. They steady on it. Like, let's say, for example, you got a platform, because I notice how a lot of energies are fucking with my goddamn platform. They'll come on your platform under a goddamn different name, not knowing that you know energy, and they hitting the dislike button, or they reporting you, or try to block you. And they call it shadow banning. But it's fucked up because I don't ban shadows. That's where you got it fucked up at. So whatever you're thinking that you're doing, it's only backfiring on you. You dig what I'm saying? And the shadows come right back to your ass, even with you hitting dislike with your disliking ass, hitting block and all, reporting and all that shit. If you don't like somebody, you don't like their message, cool, move on. Don't support that algorithm in that channel, right? But even by you putting dislike and report and block, the algorithm of YouTube is eventually going to figure out you're the one that's being malicious, right? So it's all going to backfire on your dumb ass, whoever you are. So that energy here is very pessimistic. You know they be getting fucking buzzed. You know they be getting buzzed in everybody's face. Dark magic involved in shit. I'm saying male or female can't even hold their liquor in they drink, can't even smoke or get high correctly. Like, even if you are spiritual and you still elevate your mind in whatever way you do, this motherfucker right here is really like, what's that word? Um, they don't have no self control there, right? They overindulges, right? And they don't even be they shit half the time. Ah, Shay, what's going on? They was getting buzzed telling all they shit. What's that? We need a couple of more. Thank you. So we got 4 that came out here. Players with the belly button piercing, show us that metal. Then drink. Yeah, so they always want to show off, especially their skin, their belly button area, or certain area cleavage, or certain areas of their body here, in particularly a woman here, or the male. He's interested in only seeing that part of a woman, sexuality here, okay? Boys, drink if you've ever peed sitting down. Girls, drink if you've ever peed standing up. Oh, I've done that. I pee standing up, especially in some of these goddamn restrooms. You gotta go in there. All you gotta do is stand the fuck up and stand over there. Well, if you are flexible or you're capable, yeah, shit. I ain't fucking sitting on that bitch. I'll tell you that. So you got boys, drink if you ever pee sitting down. For me, I got them doing that catfish shit. You know what I'm saying? The LGBT, that community, but the T people. Drink if you can beat the person to your right in an arm wrestle here. So yeah, very competitive person, very competitive. This pessimistic motherfucker that's overbearing with dark magic involved. Oh yeah, destiny swap like a motherfucker. Tried and tried and tried again. Went to everybody goddamn island, every goddamn body of water, every graveyard, every fire, every candle, every mirror. This motherfucker done did it all and failed. And now all that shit is backfiring on them. Y'all don't understand when y'all fuck with dark magic and all that dumb shit. It come right back to you. It only worked for a temporary time. Then it all comes back to you. Then you got drink if you don't like to be touched. While you do that with someone, give you a back. What? Wait a minute. Drink if you don't like to be touched. While you do that, will someone give you a back massage? It's called exposure therapy. Yeah, this motherfucker here at everybody goddamn parties. They got the stars on their houses there. And they be all the parties swapping partners. And she ain't even come with her goddamn husband. He ain't even come with their white ass energy. Yeah, let me get a drink. Like to be massaged and touched on ass. Nasty ass bitch. Exposure therapy. They into that SMR shit. Whatever that shit called. Put on a mask and got them whips and chains and shit. They like to get beat and shit. Think of mind, think of spirit. I say. Yeah, they do. They love it. Yeah, time is definitely speeding up. Oh, thank you. What's all that? We'll take that. I'll take that too. It wanted to jump out there. Time is definitely speeding up. I'm looking at a newspaper and newspaper headline, and now they want to hit the panic button because shit hitting the fan. It's going to be all over the goddamn news. Yes, it is. Something about a chicken, and now you want to be a fucking chicken and shit. Scary ass motherfucker. Acting like a child and shit. Like a chicken nugget. You want to act like a child about it, hitting the panic button, throwing tantrums and shit. I got ice and ice cream sandwich. These can also be keywords, code words that they like to use in their own little fucking. You know how the Skepstein piles is coming out, and all these goddamn keywords and shit they done used for centuries and centuries and shit. You got ice and ice cream sandwich. Oh, speaking of ice, damn, they putting that goddamn work in, ain't they? I said they got every goddamn foreigner in the state of Virginia on their motherfucking heels. And I'm like, it's time for me to look up the spiritual and metaphysical meaning of ice so I can figure out what the fuck is they doing. Because are they really picking up their agents? You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? Because they got to cleanse this motherfucker because we said so. They have to obey you. Right? So in reality, are they really cleansing the land? And then I don't know, but they're doing it aggressive. They're doing it fucked up. I don't understand what ICE is. I ain't tapping that realm yet because I'm just doing this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I got other projects that I got to build on, and I can't tell y'all too much because these motherfuckers be in here siphoning your goddamn manifestations and dreams. Next thing you know, motherfucker come out with your goddamn idea, everything, and then boom. But anyway, something about winter break and a break. And now they getting sunburned by the goddamn sun. I know that's right. This whole goddamn winter break, they've been doing these goddamn dark magic and shit and failing drastically. And now that the sun coming out today, because it's been foggy as shit, now the sun coming out, they ass is getting sunburned, getting decimated from the inside out. Yes, they are. Now they stuck in the goddamn pickle jar. I like pickles. It's gonna be all over the fucking radio. Not only in the newspaper and the headlines, it's gonna be all over the fucking radio. Ooh, we talk about frequency. Welcome to the motherfucking frequency. Bitch, stick your nose in that. That's where you should have been sticking your fucking nose at. In your own shit. Take charge of your own life. You ain't want to do that shit. Male or female, woman or man. Thank you, divine, thank you, spirit. Give us a clue. Ashe. Next we got column 3 and then column 4. What's this? I'm looking at a wrench. A wrench. And you're trying to tighten the situation up. You can't. It's a dirty offer that must be brought to light. You can't. Yeah, it's loose as fuck. You can't tighten it. Looses your goddamn walls. Looses your goddamn dick hole. Drip, drop, drippity drop. Motherfucker. Dick can't even get her lips. Her goddamn coochie. Don't nobody want to fuck with her. She stink. And him, everybody know he done burnt his goddamn dingling out so bad that it won't even do nothing no more. You understand? That's how bad this is. Now they want to tighten the situation, still trying to off out the goddamn stank ass sex and shit like that. Nobody want that shit. Funky bitches. Column number 3, you got the lovers here. You got the lovers, the legacy, inheritance, King of Wands energy here. Thank you, divine, thank you, spirit. I say we got the lovers here. Harmony, attractiveness. In a relationship, balance, right? A bond created, what's this? A bond created very strong. If you order sparkling water instead of tap at a restaurant, take your drink with your pinky up. I know that's right. Motherfucker mom be bougie and shit. Thinking because they drinking sparkling water. It's still tap water. Motherfucker. But they got their pinky up ass. Drink if you've ever peed yourself as an adult. Tell the story. I don't want to. Fuck you. I don't want to. But I'm a drink. Fuck that. But this one time at band camp, it's like, no. Yeah. I tinkled myself before as an adult, especially when I was pregnant with my children. Shit. Even after having them, I had 5 children. So that bladder, I had to rehabilitate that motherfucker. And you got these motherfuckers doing dark magic and shit. So you know your goddamn sacral room be loose as a bitch. You be drip, drop, drippity drop. Not no more though. You gotta get your shit back right. Do them kegels and shit. Give me a clue. What's going on? Thank you. Colonel Mustard coming out with his looking ass. Look at Colonel Mustard. So that's to me, you still gonna have somebody, whatever's going on with this union, this friendship, this bondmanship, this investment, this business, you still gonna have somebody looking at what they looking at to see what you got going on. And particularly they like yellow. Okay. Yellow. Might still be with that dirty offer shit here. I'm looking at the eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? Still looking to see what you got going on, looking ass bitch. Uh, oh, let me not. What is that? Something about a cell phone, a flower power. I like to smoke flower power, but something about hmm, something about a cell phone or a phone here, or maybe they about to send you some flowers. Somebody about to send somebody some flowers or some flower power because you like to smoke. Tell you how it resonate. I don't know. Cell phone is relevant though. A phone call, cell phone, potato, mashed potatoes, something about a ladder and a rope ladder here. You climbing up the ladder, they steady hanging their goddamn ass with the rope, hanging off the goddamn ladder. I got a ring and a ringtone and a table and ping pong table here. Mm-hmm. So you setting the table up so people can sit down and eat, and they still playing games on their fucking table here. Uh-huh. Yeah, and what I get from ring and ringtone is, remember that cell phone came out earlier? It's something about a special like ringtone or something could be relevant to the story here, okay? But somebody about a phone call or a ring pretty soon. Or even a ring. But I'm getting like you about to get a phone call. Oh yeah, something about a camera, a disposable camera. Yeah, somebody going to fuck the jail too. And something about a wave, and I said, yeah, you on a motherfucking frequency wave that's creating tidal waves out this bitch. I know that's right with the investments you about to tap into here. Something about a camera and a disposable camera though. And while you up here taking a camera, you know, you got a camera to your real life, they got all they shit on a disposable camera that's coming to life that they tried to hide. Yes, they did. Yes, the fuck they did. Yeah, huh? Don't try to lie, bitch. Yes, you did. It's all on that goddamn camera here. Yes, it is. And don't you worry about these 3D people trying to get this information. Divine Spirit got it, bitch. And then the 3D people gonna get that information. That's how this goes. It goes through spiritual court first. That's what they fucked up at right there. So now we got this column 4 here. And remember, for some energies, you was like, it's no way to defeat this tragedy. We must tell the truth. Fuck them dirty offers. Don't accept that shit no more. We must come clean, right? And you recognize that you hit rock bottom, right? You took the Empress energies, uh, and that energy offered you a deep connection to femininity, right? You were able to express. You was around creativity, like motherhood, right? Nurtured. You understood yourself, and you're able to get in touch with your sensuality. You're kind to yourself, and you're connecting with your beauty, and it's bringing you happiness and joy to your life, right? And then you got this motherfucker here that was dipping into that goddamn dark magic, that's very anxious and worried, right? They up worried all night and shit like that. Thinking about thinking spirit, what's going on? Ooh, this whole fucking thing just flew out. I ain't, I got my, yes, I can't believe that just happened, divine and spirit. Oh, wow. And it just flew on dirty office. Just flew in front of dirty office here. Woo wee. That's crazy. Damn. I wish y'all could feel what I feel, yo, when that shit happens. That's crazy. That's crazy. I swear I wish y'all could feel what I feel. Oh my goodness here. All right. So these is what fell on Dirty Offer here and Wrench. And I'm picking out these cards because it's the way they flew at the words dirty offer and the way it flew on wrench here. And remember, somebody's up all night worried. It's the darkest time before dawn. They kept up by their worries. Mental anguish here, okay? And then this, death and death wish. And then you got something about a stick and a matchstick here, okay? When I tell y'all, the way this shit flew out, I was like, hold the fuck up, yo. And then it's like this one skipped on the Queen of Wands reverse energy, the one that was sticking their nose where it don't belong. Oh my God. Okay. And then where's the other one? This fell on wrench. The marriage license and the license, right? Somebody's like trying to fix some shit in a fucking, and it's a horse and a horseradish on the back of that. Why am I stuttering? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that shit. Okay, no. Yeah, they took a handshake. They took that dirty offer. It's based on the marriage. This motherfucker that's sticking their nose where it don't belong here, very overwhelmed here. Could be married. Dark magic involved here. Something about a marriage license. It fell on the wrench and death wish and death and matchstick. They done lit the fucking look. Lit the goddamn fire. Goddamn it. Somebody having a bad hair day. I'm not. It's down to my butt cheeks. Somebody having a bad hair day. Something about hair. Yeah, dark magic. Been trying to get people hair, whisper onto their hair these bad sicknesses and diseases ass. Yeah, a paintbrushing artist, right? An artist or somebody that like to create. Because you got paintbrush or you got brush here. Look what else coming out. Moon. Half moon ass. Yeah, moon rituals. Now they empty. Ain't empty inside. Something about cargo pants. And they might be allergic to the shrimp or like shrimp or jumbo shrimp. But I'm getting allergic to shrimp because I keep wanting to scratch my ankle here. But that's why I'm getting allergic to shrimp there. They gotta watch out. Shit, look, that energy gotta watch out for the street sweeper though. And remember it. Look, where the fuck did it go? Oh my God, did you disappear on me, bitch? Yeah. Something about a nose and a nose job. Where did those cards go? Damn you. Where did they go, y'all? Motherfucker. I don't know. Damn. Oh, here they go. Okay. All right, let's get a clue as to what's going on here. Let's get a clue. Damn. Ashe. Ooh, wait. You know this motherfucker was down there getting buzzed too. Up all night. Word. Did we even get buzzed for this? Damn. And we still gotta get the high priestess reversed out here. Out the way. Damn. This is heavy. Damn. Yo, this motherfucker. What's this? I'll take the first one. A candlestick. Yeah, candle magic and shit involved. Ooh, wee. Damn you. I would be up all night word too. Do what you gotta do, beloved, to get your shit together. I say. Because boy, oh boy, that's heavy. It tried to flip. I'll take that one. Drink if you have bad posture right now. Drink again if you just sat up straighter and did. Fuck you. So somebody might have a bad back that's related to that message here. Somebody might have a bad back and they need to sit up straighter or go into physical therapy or something like that. Somatic yoga or something like that. Give me a little bit more on this. Where is you? You flipped over. Come here. I'm looking at drink if you still have that stuffed animal you were obsessed with in your childhood. Good to see you still have some innocence left. So they need to go ahead and face that childhood trauma. Whatever's going on, it's been happening since their childhood, and they're stuck with that trauma, and they still might got some innocence left in them. Bow. All right, High Priestess, reversed ass energy. Bring that ass here. Final message. Read the comments. We're gonna cut the cords and pray, and yeah, come back on later. Ashe. Let's get buzzed. High Priestess reverse was. Now they confused, right? They walking around confused. It's time to don't be afraid to ask those questions, okay? It's time to meditate and try new approaches. What are the final messages? Drink if you've masturbated today. Nice. This motherfucker so... See, and that's the whole thing about it. Your lust. Your lust is out of control there, okay? Yeah, be more authentic to yourself or your values, but leave your cootie cat or your ding-a-ling alone. Semen retention here, okay? So you got somebody that could be very horny out here. If you can breathe through your nose right now without sniffling, drink and take this moment to appreciate it. Ooh, it kind of sniffled up there. You son of a bitch. All right, drink if you would be open to being in a threesome here. Somebody, and this right here, somebody, when it said this is a freaky bitch. Whatever's going on. This a freaky motherfucker. This motherfucker getting fucked up fucking everybody. Male or female, male and female. I'm trying to tell you. And what I was going to say was, if you could breathe through your nose right now without sniffling, drink. I got somebody that may have liked to do that cocaine. I was there before, bitch. Okay, I get it. Motherfucker like to sniff coke or been crying all the goddamn time. So now they goddamn nose is stopped up. Either way it go, we pulled our buzz, and we talking about people that's getting fucked up. So you got a motherfucker that's took line after line after white lines flowing through their minds. Yes, it is. Drink if you would be open to being in a threesome. You know what? Make your 3 drinks. Somebody out there, motherfucker, getting freaking dicky. Yes, they is. They ignoring the call of how they got damn gut because they got everybody all up in their guts or they all up in somebody's fucking guts. If there's something bubbly in your cup, drink. I'm telling you, this motherfucker bougie. This motherfucker bougie. They like they like that mimosa shit. What's that shit they put in mimosa? Champagne and shit. Sparkling pee. Anyway, damn. High priestess reverse energy. That's why the fuck you the shit you in there, motherfucker. You put that kitty cat, put that ding-a-ling away. Okay? Okay, it's time to meditate and try new approaches, okay? Because your lust, god damn. I say, that's crazy. I say, what's y'all? Something about at the surprise birthday party around your birthday or solar return, they was on a fucking hamster wheel and them dicks and them coochies. Yes, they was. Checkmate. Divine Spirit said checkmate. Something about loose socks or socks. Yeah, because they was money hungry. It was all about money. And they was real sloppy, too sloppier than a sloppy Joe. They went to somebody island here. You had to wear a Hawaiian shirt, or they was wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. Hawaiian shirt is significant. And you were their pet rock at that. Damn. Give me a clue on this high priestess reverse energy, freaky ass, stank ass, Jezebel ass energy. Pew, man. Pew, man. Pew. That's a stank ass energy there. I'm trying to tell you. Anybody consumed with sex like that, that's not okay. I promise you. Even if you married or in a relationship, y'all shouldn't be fucking like that. I'll tell you that. Y'all energy is y'all energy. And then if y'all come on a union, y'all want to have fun every once and again, then all right, but be cautious. You've invited other energy too. Came out for this motherfucker. You've invited other energies into your energy field, and that shit can get hectic. Yeah, now you hung by a rope. Don't do it. Or do. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your moments. Enjoy it, but, you know, be cautious. And then we got lounge chair. Lounge chair coming out here. Check the lounge chair. Check the lounge. They hung by a rope. Whatever's going on in this situation here. And they could have been in the army. An army ant. And something about a guitar. An acoustic guitar. Damn. Look at this shit. Because they like to slide down the pole. Now they going to the pole vault. Y'all know that prison y'all got for the ones like this. Yeah, because all they wanted to do was lick. What's a salt lick? Or they wanted to get licked. It didn't matter. They was just licking so you can lick, and everybody was just licking ass energy. Ew, pew. All right, let's read these comments before we pray. Oh, hold on. Let me do today's prayer real quick. Where's it at? Congrats, y'all. We finished the pink pack. We moved on to the blue one. That was 20 prayers that we finished together. Now we're moving on to the blue one. Yes, I rearranged the words around. And of course, I'm going to tell you what the scripture is so you could go ahead and look up the scripture for yourself here, all right? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for today, for today's prayer? Oh, don't forget I am an author out here. This is my book, #Reverse Negative. So if you ever wonder why I keep typing #Reverse the Negative, that's my very first self-published book. Very poorly edited. Fuck you, Barnes and Noble. I don't know what the fuck going on, why you took the book off. You know what I'm saying? Shadow banning and shit. It is what it is. We're going to take the top card. And once I stop procrastinating and figuring out what the fuck I got to do to get it back up there, I will. This is coming from Lamentations, chapter 3, Verse 25. I ain't never heard of this goddamn motherfucker. Lamentations. I don't know. I ain't never heard this one. Chapter 3, verse 25. Divine and spirit is good to those whose hope is in them. To the one who seeks them, it is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the divine. So, of course, you can get that from Lamentations, whatever that is, uh, chapter 3, verse 25, if you want to read it the way is, you want to read it. But let's go ahead and read these comments, though. That's what I'm going to read. Yeah, that's what I love to read. And then I love y'all, too. Hold on. So while I read over the comments, y'all going to go ahead and look over everything that we already pulled out. Yep. And then we going to pray. Crystal Smith 5929 said the following. Hi. Hi, beloved. Yes. And said hi. Heidi said hi. Hi, beloved. Hannah Brummer, welcome back, beloved, said hi. Sanguita, what up, mama? Said hi. What up? Belinda McBrien said hi. What up? Donnie Hill, what's up? Said hi. And peace, love, and light back at you. Jeanette Blaine said hi. What up, beloved? And Donnie Hill put up the 1212. I know that's right. All right, y'all. So now let us pray. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequency source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, on all planes, and on all dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck was sent to us, and then is sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and because we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness. They are already cut. They are already ended on all timelines, on all planes, and on all dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. Knowingly and unknowingly. Collective. I am sovereign. Collective, you are sovereign. Collective, together, we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, y'all. Until later. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness, because dark matters, and it don't matter what the views say. It don't matter how many people in this goddamn channel. Just know my frequency, man, I love y'all across all frequencies, on whatever level you on. And don't you ever forget how powerful you truly are. Love y'all. Next time, we're going to do Oklahoma, Indiana. All right? Peace in. Don't let the peace out. Peace. Love you.